Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into my official picks and prediction video, NFL Week 9 edition, where I just go through all the games for Week 9 and predict the final score. Just a fun little laid-back video, guys. It's crazy out right now. It's about 5 degrees Fahrenheit, so I am cold. I'm shriveled up right now. I'm in my coat, but guys, let's get into some really interesting AFC-NFC matchups this week to predict. But starting off here with an 8:20 game, the Thursday Night Football game, it is the Jets at the Colts. Mike White, the savior of the New York Jets, the new franchise quarterback, question mark, Mike White. I don't think so. That was a fun performance he had against Cincinnati, really unexpected, but I've got the Colts in this one, 24-14. The Colts, kind of a boring team, I gotta be honest. Carson Wentz, what's the future looking like in Indianapolis? Is Carson Wentz their future? Do they bring him back? They kind of had a lost season last year with Phillip Rivers. You know how old he was. Now they got Carson Wentz. It'll be interesting. The New York Jets, Mike White. Again, we'll see what happens. Zach Wilson, he's a rookie. He's going to struggle. He's out this week. I wonder how many more weeks he's out. But if Mike White plays well again, is there seriously a quarterback controversy? Oh my goodness. I don't think there will be. I think White will struggle against this Indy defense overall. I've got Indianapolis 24-14, the Thursday Night Football game. A little bit of a dud overall, but we'll have to see. Moving on to the 1 o'clock window, the Cleveland Browns in desperate need of a win, traveling to Cincinnati. Cincinnati coming off that crazy loss to the Jets, and I do have the Browns getting a close, low-scoring win, 23-20. I'm not saying they're going to be able to do it, but I seriously think the Browns should trade Odell Beckham before Tuesday, before the trade deadline tomorrow. It's just not working. The Cleveland Browns need a complete overhaul when it comes to their wide receiver room for next year. If I'm the Browns, I'm drafting Drake London out of USC in the first round, kind of a big-bodied Mike Evans type receiver. You've got a guy like Donovan Peoples-Jones who can be that good wide receiver number 2, but Jarvis Landry's dropping passes, he's fumbling, he's getting paid $13 million per year. Odell Beckham, I don't think Odell's washed. Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham just simply don't work. I don't know why. Odell, he gets open sometimes. He's had a few drops here and there, but it's like Odell Beckham and Baker Mayfield for some reason just don't work. The Browns, this is a desperate win. Desperate team that lost to the Steelers. Oh my goodness, 10 points offensively. They're 4-4 now. Cincinnati coming off a bad loss against the Jets where they were 10-point favorites. It was on the road. Close loss, Joe Burrow. This is going to be a good game. I do have the Browns winning it close late. Next, we've got the Broncos traveling to Dallas in a really interesting game here. The storyline here is Dak Prescott going to play? We saw Cooper Rush lead Dallas to a win last Sunday. This is my prediction if Dak plays. I think he will. 33-17 overall. The Cowboys are gunning for that first round bye in the playoffs. This is a very determined team with crazy offensive weapons. You take a look at how they supported Cooper Rush in the Sunday Night Football game. Really were able to move the ball. Didn't score a ton of points, but they moved the ball consistently, even with Cooper Rush making the first start of his career, a career-long backup. As for Denver, to me, they're selling, clearly trading Von Miller. I think Melvin Gordon could be gone by the trade deadline tomorrow. They need to seriously make a legitimate run this offseason at Aaron Rodgers. You've got Jerry Jeudy. You've got KJ Hamler. I get he's injured, but he's still a good player. And you've got Cortland Sutton, 3 great receivers. Noah Fant. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm looking at that. Maybe I bring in a veteran. Maybe I attract a veteran receiver. That's a great receiving core. It's a good defense they've built. Trading Von Miller, he's old. You get 2 second-round picks. That's like a collateral move to get the second-round picks to be able to go and really make a move this offseason for Denver. But overall, this game, I like the Cowboys. 33-17, that offense is simply too much. We've got Houston traveling to Miami. At this point, it feels like Houston is just trying to lose out, trying to get that number 1 overall pick. I fully support it. Miami is trying to win. They do not have their first-round pick. The Eagles, I believe, have Miami's first-round pick, and I do have Miami winning this game 27-14. Miami's a team that kind of kept it close there for a little bit with the Bills. What are they, 1-7 now? I think they're better than 1-7. I think they can get 4 or 5 wins this year with Tua. This will be one of their wins. Again, you've got a team like Houston. They're playing Davis Mills ahead of Tyrod Taylor. They're trying to lose, ladies and gentlemen. I understand you're going to play the young quarterback because you want to see if he's the future. Guys, Davis Mills is not the future. They're playing him. I understand you're trying to lose. There's no point in winning. If you're Houston right now, you're going to get more assets when you trade Deshaun Watson in the offseason. So, if you're Houston, try and get that number 1 overall pick. Try and get those assets for Deshaun Watson. Really accelerate your rebuild. So they're doing a good job losing. And like I said, Miami has no incentive to lose. They don't even own their first-round pick, so they're going to be trying to win and develop Tua Tagovailoa along with that Jalen Waddle connection. I have them winning fairly comfortably, getting their second win of the year. We've got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to New Orleans and Trevor Siemian. We just heard Jameis Winston out for the year, unfortunately, for New Orleans. Jameis was really having a good year, limiting the turnovers. That's unfortunate there. I have Atlanta winning this game 24-20. This is just one of those games. It's the NFL. Atlanta's not very good, but you're facing Trevor Siemian. You're Matt Ryan. You get a road win. Okay, Calvin Ridley, we don't know if he's going to be back. He's dealing with some mental health stuff. We hope he's okay. 24-20 Atlanta. This is one of those games. It's the NFL. It's unpredictable. Everyone's like, New Orleans. Guys, it's Trevor Siemian. I'm going to pig against him. Are you going to crucify me for pigging against him? I know Atlanta's not very good. I understand that. I know New Orleans has a good defense. I'm a fan of Marshawn Lattimore, former Buckeye. Give me Atlanta in this game, 24-20. It's the NFL. Moving on, we got the Raiders taking on the New York Giants. So the Giants playing tonight in Kansas City. I think the Giants get crushed tonight, by the way. As for this game next Sunday, I have the Giants pulling off the upset over the Raiders. The Raiders are kind of a confusing team. Some weeks they look great, other weeks they look bad. They're coming off a bye week, but it's that West Coast to East Coast, that 1 o'clock window, maybe about 50 degrees and rain, in East Rutherford. We'll have to see. But the Giants are a team. They can get wins at home. Kadarius Toney, the superstar young rookie receiver, I believe he's playing tonight on Monday Night Football. He should be back for the game next week and really make an impact there. Daniel Jones, not terrible. Daniel Jones can win games. I don't think he's really a franchise quarterback, but I will say something about Daniel Jones. Sneaky athletic. Legitimately, the dude is fast. I don't know how. He is. Moving on, we've got the New England Patriots traveling to Carolina. This is a rematch of the Super Bowl from 2001, Tom Brady's first Super Bowl, I think. That is a 1 o'clock game, and I have Carolina getting the win here, 24-21. Maybe a little surprising. New England is coming off that huge win they had in Los Angeles, beating the Chargers, really limiting and shutting down Justin Herbert. These both teams are 4-4. I believe this is the battle of the 4-4 teams. But again, you're talking about with New England, a rookie quarterback on the road. Carolina, man, has Sam Darnold struggled, hasn't he? Oh my goodness, he's struggled. But again, rookie quarterback, let's slow down with New England. They could very easily win this game. I think it's a field goal game either way, lower scoring game. Give me Carolina. DJ Moore makes the big play. Maybe DJ Moore erupts for a big long gainer in that one. We've got the Bills traveling to Jacksonville and taking on the Jaguars. The Jaguars just got destroyed by Geno Smith. This is a 1 o'clock game, and I've got the Bills 35-17. The Bills kind of played around, like I was talking about. They kind of played around with the Dolphins. They were 14-point favorites, or maybe 15-point favorites. They end up winning that game. Again, the Jaguars, my goodness, you're just trying to get Trevor Lawrence reps, get him more experience, and hopefully, get him some decent weapons in the offseason. See if you can see some improvement from him. These rookie quarterbacks this year, they've been brutal. I mean, all of them have been brutal. Now you're seeing maybe a little improvement with, Justin Fields, but Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, he's really managing the game well. Mac Jones has been the one that's been serviceable. But I mean, I know rookie quarterbacks struggle, but last year you had, Justin Herbert. When Baker Mayfield was a rookie, he, had 27 touchdown passes. I mean, rookie quarterbacks have played well, but these rookie quarterbacks, I understand some of them are in really, really bad spots. You're on the Jaguars, they won one game last year. You're on the Jets, but these rookie quarterbacks, their stats, it is brutal. I've got the Bills in this one and Josh Allen. We've got the Minnesota Vikings going to take on the Baltimore Ravens in Maryland. That's a 1 o'clock game. And again, it's the NFL. This is what Kirk Cousins does. 1 week he loses to Cooper Rush at home. The next week he beats Lamar Jackson on the road. You know it. I know it. This is the stuff that happens in the NFL. Don't hate me. This is what happens in the NFL. I've got Minnesota on the road in a close one. Sue me for it. Now we move on to the 405 winner. I really like this game. I really do. I think this is a really high-scoring game. High-scoring affair. Justin Herbert is ready to explode. The Eagles' offense quietly has been better recently. 4:05 start time here. I have the Chargers. Really fun game. This may be the game of the week. 34-31 over the Eagles. High-scoring affair. Jalen Hurts is going to make some plays. Justin Herbert, 2 bad games in a row. He's going to get back on track, and we're going to see an absolute show. 4:05 start time. Cannot wait for that game. 4:25, another great game. The Green Bay Packers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Like I said, I expect the Chiefs to blow out the Giants tonight. They're 3-4 currently. I think they're going into this 4:25 game 4-4. And folks, I have the Chiefs winning this game 37-30. The Packers defense isn't the greatest. And the thing with the Packers, it just seems like, I know they're getting Devonta Adams, back probably. There's just a lack of weapons to me. Like, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm doing exactly what Tom Brady did, these past 2 years. Like, you're an old quarterback, but you're still good. You need to stack elite wide receiver talent around you. Just like Tom Brady did. He went with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, brings Antonio Brown. If you're Aaron Rodgers, again, I'm looking at the Denver Broncos, and I'm saying that's an ideal destination for me. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, the second the Packers drafted Jordan Love, I would have demanded a trade, because that's telling me you're placing assets for the future, for what's going to be happening after me. You're not putting assets into the team right now. You're not going out in the first round and drafting a receiver for me. You're drafting my replacement. That's inexcusable. It's disgraceful. You're Aaron Rodgers. You're one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL. The Packers are a great organization. Don't get me wrong. This is a game I'm expecting Patrick Mahomes back-to-back weeks, ho-hum. He'll probably throw 4 touchdowns tonight. He'll probably throw another 4 next week. 300 yards each game at least. He's got Tyreek Hill. He's got Travis Kelce. I understand. I don't expect the Chiefs to really go that far in the playoffs, honestly. I think they don't have a good enough defense. But when it comes to making the playoffs, I think they'll right the ship. I think they'll make the playoffs. They're 3-4 right now. But, the Packers, that's a big win they had at Arizona. I think Arizona's a little bit of a fraudulent team, first of all. But either way, 37-30, higher scoring game. Mahomes makes one more play than Rodgers to win it. And the final 4:25 game, it is Arizona at San Francisco. Kyler Murray's health is a question mark. I do not like Arizona in this game at all. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And it probably will end up in a blowout, 30-17 or something like that. I don't know if Kyler Murray's going to play this. They said he was out 1 to 3 weeks. What does that mean? And now they're saying he's questionable? I really don't know. But San Francisco and Jimmy G in particular are really playing well. Give me the 49ers 30-17. That would be the Cardinals' second straight loss. We've got the Sunday Night Football game, which is a really exotic matchup, ladies and gentlemen. If there's a word I could describe this matchup, it's exotic. AFC, NFC, really interesting. Excuse me. AFC, NFC, you've got the Tennessee Titans at the LA Rams. Derrick Henry out 6 to 10 weeks, if you didn't hear, unfortunately. And I've got the Rams winning this one 34-24. I think the over in this game is a lock. Higher scoring game. Rams get up early and they hang on to win. Derrick Henry out. You've got a team like Tennessee. Julio Jones will probably be back. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot. A.J. Brown is broken out the last 2 weeks. He's a stud receiver. Going to be a fun Sunday Night Football game. And then the Monday Night. Boy, you want to talk about a shootout? Chicago at Pittsburgh. This is a good old-fashioned low-scoring Monday night game in the mud. I've got Pittsburgh 20-17. It'll be interesting. Really good opportunity for Justin Fields, and it's going to be a great opportunity for us to really digest and watch Justin Fields every play. Normally the Bears are on at 1 o'clock on Sunday, so you're watching all these games. You don't get to see every play from these rookie quarterbacks. This Justin Fields in the spotlight, playing a full game, getting more comfortable, getting more confidence. This is a really good defense, though, that he's facing on the road. It's a tough task. Gonna be a fun one. Pittsburgh getting that win in Cleveland. Don't trust their offense at all. Don't trust Big Ben, but they do have a really good defense facing a rookie quarterback, and they're at home. I'll take Pittsburgh 20-17. That is going to do it for the Week 9 slate we have coming up. So, guys, make sure you are following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.